me, mommy. Oh, just cut for me, mommy.
Just blaze.
Okay, yeah, free, okay. Yeah, Wale. That tú quieres mujeres, she says she blow la la.
Flip side.
Now she my baby mama.
Get wild.
Okay.
Freeway got the hood on smash.
Alright, I'll tell you guys a motivational story for the day, real life story. When I was a kid, I pretty much didn't have it good. I grew up in projects in Daytona. I definitely didn't come from much. Definitely humble beginnings. I watched my mother work 2.5 jobs. Never saw her. Only time she was home was to check our grades for school or check our homework, make sure we cleaned the house, and that was that. I never really saw her. She wasn't much of a nurturer because she worked all the time. She always was tired. I watched my mother go without food, everything under the sun, make sacrifices. I remember times we were only allowed to have 1 meal a day because we were that poor. We didn't have nothing, nada, right? And I know a lot of people, they don't come from humble beginnings, and I see how they turned out. A lot of them turned out to be nothing, but that's their fault. Life is about opportunities. It's not about making mistakes. It's about doing what you got and making the best out of it. I tell people, even if you come from the gutter, you can do best for yourself. Even if you ain't doing good right now, that don't mean it's the end. You don't mean it's over and done with, Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Even if it sucks, even if you don't want to do it, you go 200%. Even if it hurts, in every way, shape, and form, mental, spiritual, physical, you keep going, because sometimes in life, man, you only get one opportunity, and that's it. You waste it, you blow it, and it's all over. When I started bodybuilding at the age of 15, I said, I'm going to work out as hard as I can. My whole goal was to look like a fictional character, because I knew you couldn't like real life people. You have different genetics. Your parents are different people. You can't look like somebody that you're not. When I said, I'm going to look like that guy, that's going to be the guy I want to look like, right? And I was Guy from Street Fighter. I said, that's who I want to be. I said, I want to be a super soldier, right? Like Captain America. I didn't care about being the biggest or the strongest. I said, that's what I want to look like. That's the morals I want. That's what I want to be when I get older. A shining example of when the kids are little, you do better for yourself. You don't worry about having nothing, right? I look at a lot of older people. They're greedy. They only care about themselves. They only fixate on what another person's got, their material wealth. Having materials ain't everything. What happens when you lose it all and then, you ain't got nothing, right? All you're going to have to fall back on is your education, right? And that's what I always tell people, education, people can take your money away, they can take your guns away, they can take everything, but they can't take your education. They can't take your knowledge, because the knowledge in your head cannot be stolen. It's something in your head. It can never be taken away. It's something you work hard for, And at the end of the day, I made it to the size I wanted it to be. And now I'm cutting weight to get to the cutness I want to be, and that's it. I don't want to be no bigger. Don't really care if I get stronger. I've reached my goal in bodybuilding and in fitness, and I'm hurt, and I still work out regardless, even if I'm hurt, even if my lifespan's cut short. I don't worry about it, because sometimes in life you just got to do what you got to do no matter what. I want you guys to watch these motivational videos and enjoy the show,
I know how you feel about this fight that's coming up, because I was young once too. And I tell you something, well, if you wasn't here, I probably wouldn't be alive today. The fact that you're here and doing as well as you're doing gives me, what do you call it, a motivation, to stay alive. Because I think that people die sometimes when they don't want to live no more.
Nature's smarter than people think.
And nature is smarter than people think. Little by little, we lose our friends, we lose everything. We keep losing and losing till we say, you know, oh, what the hell am I living around here for? I got no reason to go on. But with you, kid, boy, I got a reason to go on. And I'm going to stay alive. And I will watch you make good.
And I'll never leave you.
And I'll never leave you until that happens. Because when I leave you, you'll not only know how to fight, you'll be able to take care of yourself outside the ring, too. Is that okay?
Here's something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you wanna be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you.
All right, if you guys watch the videos or the little clips, you got to see that sometimes you can't blame other people for your problems. The only person you can blame in life when you need to get that pick-me-up is yourself. You know, we're all held responsible for our own actions. No one put a gun to your head and told you to rob a store. No one told you to lay there and get pregnant. No one told you to, when you're in school, to act like a clown and not do your schoolwork. No one told you when you were in college to drop out. These are choices you made yourself. But it doesn't mean it's all over. It just means that you are going to have no choice but to work harder than the next person. At the end of the day, you have to do what you got to do. As long as you do it the honest and the clean way. As long as you ain't selling drugs, you ain't popping vagina in a strip club or doing whatever to get your money, the old father in the sky, some people call him God, he'll help you. But if he sees you doing wrong in any way, shape, or form, he will give you no blessings. I've learned this from years of experience, and that's just how life goes, you know. But my best advice for you guys is to keep trucking and doing the right thing no matter what. No matter how bad things get, you do the right thing. Even if people ain't looking, even if you think God ain't looking, you do the right thing, all right? You guys have a good one. Subscribe, share, like. You have a life story you want to tell, add it in the comments. As long as it's positive, it don't matter, you know? You guys be easy, eh?
I am the stone that the builder refused. I am the visual, the inspiration that made ladies sing the blues. I'm the spark that makes your idea bright. The same spark that lights the dark so that you can know your left from your right. I am the ballad in your box, the bullet in the gun, the inner glow that let you know to call your brother son. The story that just begun, the promise of what's to come, and I'ma remain a soldier.